All right, Coach, first of all, your overall thoughts on today's kickoff with the community.
Yeah, the defense showed up with a little snarl and get after it. The offense stunk.
Yeah.
Special teams, good kickers did a nice job. Defense did a lot of good things, and offense didn't want to compete at the level they need to compete to be successful.
Wide receiver is one of the places where you have some new faces this year. Do you feel like fall camp has helped you identify some threats for this year?
Yeah, we got a number of good bodies there. I think we have a number of guys that can run and catch. So I think we potentially could be really good at wideout. Today we weren't really good at wideout, but we think we can wideout camp. Again, you got to show up every day and compete. So today we weren't great, but we have the ability to be pretty good for a while.
You got one more week of fall camp before you start prep for Miami. What are you pushing this week? Obviously, working hard on the offense and defense both, but what are you really working
The same
at?
thing, just the consistency. We've proven over there about this is back to 17 or something.
Yeah.
We've been doing this a while, so we've showed ourselves on both sides of ONST what it looks like, where we could be at our ceiling. We talk about like how good can we be. There's a pretty good high ceiling here, and then where's your floor? If the floor is raised, our ceiling will be pretty good. If the floor is not raised, the floor will always get to be. If the floor is too low, you give up big plays over your head on defense, you go backwards on offense, you're not going to win football games. So the consistency brings the floor up. The consistency helps you hit your ceiling more often, but really the consistency helps you, like the bad plays aren't that bad. They're, man, okay, it wasn't great at 2nd and 10, it's 2nd and 8. It wasn't great, it was a 15, 20-yard gain, it wasn't a 60-yard gain. So the catastrophic plays is what gets you beat on both sides of the ball in special teams. So the consistency of focus and playing every down, every snap to the best of your ability limits those catastrophic plays.
Obviously, you were working the passing game pretty much today. How do you feel about being able to get a running game going by the time the season starts?
Yeah, we want to be able to be very balanced and run the ball and throw the ball. That's the goal. Every day we do different things. We had 2-minute situations, end of game situations, which if you're working on 2-minute end of the game, there's going to be a lot of times you're throwing the football. But no, we are working again. If we consistently play at the level we can, we're going to be able to run the football. If we don't, we're going to be able to run the football. Same thing in our passing. If we protect and run routes the way we're capable of doing, throw the ball, we're going to be able to throw the football. So consistency is the key, and we've had it at times, and other times we didn't have it. Today we didn't really have it on offense at all. So today really wasn't about consistent. Today was defense wanted to come and kick our, you know what? We weren't so sure we want to kick their, you know what? That's what happens. Sometimes it's nothing to do with technique. It's as to how hard you bite down on your mouthpiece. And today the defense is biting down a lot harder.
Looks like you've got some very strong legs in the kicking game.
Yeah, no, we're excited. Obviously, special teams has been really good for us. We have multiple kickers that really can kick the ball well. We have multiple punters that can punt the ball well. We have 3 long snappers. So our specialties and our special teams is really good. And then we have some dynamic returners, multiple guys that go back there and make big plays. And we have tons of guys that can cover. We have a lot of depth at the linebacking position in particular, which breeds well to be on special teams. You know, we have too many linebackers play linebacker, but if you want to have good special teams, you got to have a bunch of guys run down and cover kicks and punts, and then block on kicks and punts. So we have some really good coverage guys and guys that can do the dirty work in front of the returners. So we really think special teams, again, if we do what they will do, we're going to be really good at it.
3 weeks ago, you knew there were going to be some battles to be won position-wise on both sides of the ball. Where are you as far as being set on that 2 deep or having an idea of what you're going to do against the Hurricanes?
Yeah, some of it is predicated too with injuries. Like a lot of positions are literally set on 1s and 2s, and we're pretty comfortable. And there's still maybe some minor battles, but we're pretty comfortable on that. Other positions, due to inconsistent play along some injuries, we're still sorting that out. So, and then a lot of times just battles for, we know you 3 guys are going to play how much. They're still fighting for how much of the piece of the pie they're going to get in the end. So you know they're going to get some opportunities, but they're still trying to battle. Hey, I'm the most consistent guy. I can do the most jobs for you. I need to play the most. So those battles are always going. We are a deep team on both sides of the ball. We've built depth here, and even during the portal era, we've been amazingly able to build depth. So we have a lot of still really good competition. Not necessarily you're going to play and you're not, but how much, and who's getting the opportunities.
And I think that, Coach, when looking at your team as leaders, I think on both sides of the ball, you talked about depth. But then I look at guys like Salopek, who's been there, done that. Gabbard on the other side of the ball. Some of your offensive linemen, your running backs. There's guys that's been there, done that through this whole thing, and I think that has to be a big plus for you.
Yeah, we've had really good leadership out of the guys you've mentioned. We need to keep building at some other positions. You know, with the portal, you can be pretty young at some positions now compared to. So it's hard for them to be the leaders. But obviously, Sally Ertl and Brett have been unbelievable again, and their approach, like even though they're probably guys not in competition for playing time, they're still working hard. They're on the team. That's why they're the leaders that you said.